Alright, everybody. Figured I'd come out to you with this Earth Change event that is taking place, and which is possibly another HAARP Induced event aimed at the Northern California, Washington, Oregon, British Columbia area over there in the west. And it is called ARKstorm Fears Northern California Residents as Atmospheric River Sets Up. Um, Obviously, if anyone knows anything about ARKstorm, the A and the R um, stands for atmospheric river, actually. Um, so, and I'll show you the HAARP frequencies here in a moment, but I just wanted to read this real quick from weatherspace.com. The ARKstorm was what would be predicted as a major rainfall event that would consist of a lot of snowfall in the Sierra Nevada mountains, followed by a tropical air mass that melts all the snow. Such a scenario might actually be coming, with the first round hitting on Wednesday, then Thursday into Friday, another on Saturday, then lasting through Sunday as well. A full 5 days worth of heavy rainfall in northern and central California. This will bring heavy mountain snow to the highest elevations, but below 8,000 feet it should be all rain. This will melt a lot of the snow that is already up there and cause major flooding in the Central Valley zones. 14 inches of rain for Sacramento is in the official weatherspace.com forecast grid, with 20 inches for the foothills zones east of there. San Francisco is expected to get over 8 inches of rainfall. If you're in Southern California, the Southern California Weather Authority Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And here is the atmospheric river setup that is going on right now. You can see it very, very massive, which is going to be continuing through the weekend. Now, it's kind of interesting. I mean, this is basically the West Coast version of the superstorm, Sandy. Now, it's kind of interesting. This is HAARPstatus.com, and these are the current frequencies and magnitude readings for HAARP. And if you notice, Northern California, right there, is all in the deep pink and red. It's extending all the way from Northern California to parts of British Columbia, Oregon, Washington. So basically, all of California, from Northern California to about right around here, is expected to get the heaviest rainfall. And how interesting that this is all in the deep red area. Now, when Sandy came over on the East Coast, it was the same scenario. You had the HAARP frequencies all up in the deep red in this section right over here where Sandy hit. So, this is out of AccuWeather. Storms bring risk of flooding damage to California. A series of drenching powerful storms is lining up from the Pacific Ocean and will roll on shore on the west coast through the weekend. The storms bring a risk to lives and property in Northern California. The first of the storms and the most mild-mannered of the bunch was reaching the Pacific coast Wednesday. Successive storms will arrive about 1.5 to 2 days. So it's going to get worse. The pattern will not break off until early next week. And you can see you got storm impacts through Sunday. This is going to be the main impact area. Widespread flooding, damaging winds, mudslides, high elevation, avalanche danger. I'm surprised I haven't really seen too many people reporting on this. According to Western weather expert Ken Clark, the cumulative effect of the storm has the potential to bring flash, urban, and stream flooding, as well as mudslides and debris flows to Northern California. A foot or more of rain could fall in some areas, loosening debris on hillsides, and potentially washing away portions of secondary roads. In the Santa Cruz Mountains and mountains in the northern Bay region and the foothills and mountains east of the Sacramento Valley and northernmost San Joaquin Valley, 8 to 12 inches could fall with local amounts of 16 to 18 inches of rain. And here is the Intellicast radar. This is current possible through November 29th up until 8:22 in the morning. This is a projected path of the first bands of rain coming through. And again, back this up a little bit. You can see the trajectory path of this, and if you go back over here again, look at where the highest frequency of this HAARP status is. You got 28 stations online directing everything over in this direction. So, does HAARP have their hands on this one? Well, it seems like it. Just have to really wait and see. So, guys out there in the California area, please make sure you stay safe and take necessary precautions. That's all I got for this. So, truth be told, truth be known, guys, stay safe. God bless. See you next time. Bye-bye.